Okay, so sorry for the great North Texas morning, but sometimes the animals or the bugs win. So came out today to check on our garden, see everything growing great, and you come out and you find this type of activity on the plant where clearly this slug has been having a field day on my potato plant. And so now the investigative work starts. So now you have to figure out what to do, or you have to figure out what exactly is eating your plant, and then what to do to stop it and prevent it in the future. Also want to get it away. That's a really great thing about the grow bags. For some of the larger plants that you're going to be growing, your potatoes, your broccoli, with the big leafy greens, they're just susceptible to a lot of bugs or a lot of mold. So you want to be able to break them away and get at exactly what's happening to your potato. But it's always a sad day when you come out and just see utter just leaf destruction like this. But we can fix it, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Oh, there he is right there. Let me get a close-up of that guy. And just like that, we've found today's bad guy. And I think he's actually just starting to wake up from his absolute buffet session on my potato plant. But we're gonna get him off of there, just like that. And these are the kind of things we're gonna have to look out for. They're always gonna be there. They're always gonna be coming after your babies. So if this guy is the bad guy, you gotta get rid of the bad guy. Okay, so this is the second plant. This is the youngest plant, and you can see right here this big guy. One of the culprits. That's been munching on my plant. So we'll get him out. And I know there's more. There's another one. Not good. So we found 4 on the other one. And there is another one. So 3 so far off of this plant, and you can see my beautiful potatoes down there trying to grow. And these guys are just screwing it up, man. Oh, there's another one. All right, man. So this was the team that was kind of going to town on my potato plant. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those yellow worms, and looks like 1 cockroach. But yeah, this is kind of what happens, man. Possibly from overwatering, maybe not really getting a good drainage for the plant. But we dug around really hard in there and kind of just remounded up that dirt once we got all the bugs out of it to protect those potatoes. We do have really good potato production going on, so definitely want to salvage the plant and keep it going healthy. I'm gonna get all of this just worm castings is what it is, off the plant as much as possible. Spray it down, and just look at that one. Some of these that are just really torn up like this, I will probably just remove that and be done with it. But yeah, every day is a struggle in the garden. Every day is a struggle in the garden for sure. Okay, so we're back for a couple days. It's been about 3 or 4 days here in North Texas. We've had crazy rain, probably about 2 or 3 storms, about 1.5 inches plus rain every day. So we treated the plant initially after we picked off all the bugs and dug through the soil to get all the worms, the armyworms out. Look for any larvae or eggs that they may have been left behind. So we've already treated this plant, but when it goes through something hard, like getting eaten as hard as it was getting eaten, you want to treat it a couple times in a week and stay consistent on it to make sure the bugs stay off your plant. So a couple of products that we use whenever we do have the bug problems that we have. This first one is the EcoSmart Garden Insect Killer. It's worked really good for us for a few instances where we've had a lot of bug problems. And what you want to do is just give a nice light spray onto the plant itself. And then you also want to treat the soil. Like I said, just in case there's any larvae or eggs that left behind, when they try to come out, they get killed by the product. The product works really good for us. Then to control disease, because this plant got chewed on pretty hard, so that makes it more susceptible to disease. So you want to spray it. We use the Earth's Alley disease control, and for that again, you're just going to spray lightly onto the plant. And that's all you want to do. You want to do that every 5 to 7 days until you see that the plant is not having any more issues. Then you can kind of kick it back to every 10 to 14 days that you treat it. And then since this plant was hit so hard by the worms, we wanted to give it a little bit of extra nutrients. We typically fertilize every 7 days. We come out every Sunday, we pop the top on the garden and just give everything a good kick of fertilizer. But since this plant was attacked so hard by the armyworms, went ahead and treated it with some Job organic blood meal. And the way we're going to treat this is going to take a pinch and right around the base of the plant, you want to apply just a little bit and water it in really good. Let it get plenty of good sun, and that's what we're going to do, and just nurse this thing back to health. The second plant, which was the younger plant, was hit a little harder, and it was a more immature plant. So it's not doing quite as well as this more mature potato plant was doing. Have really good hopes and expectations for this one to do fine. But yeah, so we'll leave links for the products that we use in the description, and they work good for us. Hopefully they work good for you. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, please
hit that like button, subscribe. Affiliate links for all the products are listed below in the description. Really help us out, help the channel out, help us get better, get stronger, and good luck in the garden.